that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first Saturday of the month of November, the 11th month in year 2024. Today is the 2nd of November. Whew. Just a while ago when we said Happy New Year. And already here we are in November, almost second to the last month in the year. Well, yesterday we were still greeting each other Happy New Month, Happy New Month, and today already it's the 2nd of November. Before you close your eyes and open them, we might be at the last round of the month again. Please do well to people around you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sport Hour, Weekend Sport Hour, coming to you live from the studio of Power365 FM. My name is James Oluwadrotimi Aremu, right here in the studio of Power365 FM, situated in the city of Ibadan, the brown roof city. You already know every Saturday like this, all we do is start with English football. From English football, we talk about other leagues, then we round the show up with our dear league, MP of Fall. Don't forget, there's a segment on the show where we talk about games to watch out for, at least 4 matches to watch out for over the weekend. Last week we talked about some games and how did it go. So there's not going to be an exception in today's program, but the only difference in today's program is today will be more electrifying, interesting. There is enough time for us to trash every angle. There is time. If we have more than enough time, we'll talk about other sports. You already know it's back-to-back football talk every Saturday. Except if there is a big event in other sport that will be going down that particular day or that particular weekend, especially boxing. Probably the likes of Tyson Fury is facing another big boxer. But there's a big bout going over the weekend. Talking about UFC as well. Tennis. Alright, let's kick off the show and let's start with Let's to See. Friend Didi says it is important for Leicester City to secure maximum points in their Premier League clash against Ipswich Town. The Cooper side will be up against the Tractor Boys at the Potterman Road on Saturday. The Foxes have recorded just one win in the Premier League this season. Leicester City lost 3-1 at home to Nottingham Forest last weekend. Didi declared that it is important for his team to pick all the 3 points against their opponents. According to Wilfred. Alright, Eric Ten Hag has spoken for the first time since he was sacked as a Manchester United manager. The Dutchman penned an emotional farewell letter to the fans on Friday. Ten Hag was sacked after United lost 2-1 to West Ham United in the Premier League. In the letter, Ten Hag recounted his fond memories at the Old Trafford. So thank you for always being there for the club. The atmosphere at Old Trafford has always been electrifying thanks to you. I've heard it many times. Also in away games, it gave the team and me an incredible feeling to hear the United chants taking over the opponent's stadium, whether the game was in England, Europe or during the summer tour. Later also added we won. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, speaking about Ruben Amorim, Ruben Amorim says he wanted to take the Manchester United job at the end of the season, but accepted a mid-season appointment after being told it was now or never. Amorim, just 39 years of age, was confirmed as Manchester United's new head coach on Friday and will complete his move to Old Trafford from Sporting Lisbon club on the 11th of November. Speaking after Sporting's first match since that announcement, that was Friday's game against Estrela, which Sporting Lisbon won 5-1 in a league victory over Estrela, which meant Ruben Amorim maintained, the club rather, Sporting Lisbon maintained their perfect start after winning that game. In 10 games, Amorim explained until June 2027. He is the sixth permanent manager Manchester United have appointed since Sir Alex Ferguson's illustrious 26-year reign ended with his retirement in 2015. Alright, he has established a reputation as one of Europe's most promising managers, exporting to 2 league titles, including the club's first in 19 years, but said he really wanted my dreams to come true. Dream of Ruben Amorim has now come to realization. Alright, Manchester United, 20-time English champions, are 14th after 9 Premier League games this season. Ruud van Nistelrooy is set to oversee the next 3 fixtures. 2 in the Premier League and 1 in the Europa League as interim boss prior to Ruben Amorim's arrival. Van Nistelrooy's future at the club remains unclear. Amorim stated that his desire to take his current staff with him to Old Trafford, having worked with the same coaches since starting his first job at Portuguese club Casa Pia in 2018. Ruben Amorim also insisted that he would not return to buy Sporting Lisbon players in January transfer window after watching informed Sweden forward Victor Gyökeres score 4 goals on Friday. According to him, says Gyökeres cost 100 million and it's very difficult. I'm not going to pick up any Sporting player in January, said Ruben Amorim. So talking about English football, ladies and gentlemen, Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola said even fit players are in pain as they push through the fixture schedule and his squad now faces an injury emergency. Where Pep Guardiola said he has doubt over several players for Saudi's trip to Bournemouth after suffering problems on Wednesday 2-1 loss at the EFL Cup defeat against Tottenham. Savio went off on a stretcher with an ankle injury while Manuel Akoji injured his calf in the warm-up. Yeah, that was even before the game began. After the game, Guardiola said he had just 13 fit players with long-term absentees in Rodri and Oscar Bob. An injury concern over Kevin De Bruyne, Kai Walker, Jeremy Doku, Jack Grealish, Akonji, and Josko Vadio. And on Friday, he did not say who could return for the trip to Bournemouth, saying he had many doubts. Confirmed Brazil winger Savio did not suffer a fracture. Well, after Bournemouth, City have a Champions League match against the Portuguese side, in which they will face Ruben Amorim Sporting Lisbon and then travel to face Brighton. But Guardiola used the example of 22 Grand Slam champion Rafael Nadal to demonstrate it is not just footballers who are pushing their bodies to the limit. Rafa played all of his career with pain. He played and won. I don't know how many Grand Slams. Guardiola also said it was turning to academy players, adding we're using them because we are in an emergency in a certain position. Playmaker De Bruyne is one of the Manchester City stars currently sidelined. De Bruyne has not featured since injuring his thigh against Inter Milan more than 6 weeks ago. And earlier this week, Guardiola painted a bleak picture around De Bruyne's likely comeback date. However, now the news is more optimistic. It's getting better. That was what Guardiola said. The last 2 or 3 days, the doctor said he made a big step forward in terms of pain. Well, in the aftermath of the loss at Tottenham, Guardiola reflected on Manchester City's first defeat since the FA Cup final, saying for the Wembley encounter with Manchester United, the side were a little bit hungover following their Premier League title celebrations the previous weekend. When he was asked about the comment on Friday, Guardiola put back it was a joke. After winning the Premier League, they had to celebrate it. Otherwise, what is the sense of playing 11 months to win it? My guys are really good on pitch. But off the pitch, they are really good too. But of course, we are ready. Manchester United beat us fairly. That's cool. That was according to Pep Guardiola. Standing in an offside position, Ops admitted the FA charge, which alleged he had acted in an improper manner. Or used an abusive word, was dislodged towards the match officials around the tunnel area after the final whistle. It is the second time in less than a year Ops has been found guilty of misconduct. Well, in November 2023, the 44-year-old was given a one-game stadium suspension and was ordered to pay a sum of £4,000 after admitting using improper or abusive insulting language towards a match official after Newcastle were awarded a controversial penalty in a 2-2 draw at the Molineux Stadium. Crystal Palace. The game between Arsenal and Newcastle is 1:30 p.m. Bournemouth, Manchester City, Ipswich Town, Leicester City, Liverpool, Brighton, Nottingham Forest, West Ham, and Southampton, Everton. All these games are built for 4 p.m. Well, in La Liga, Osasuna vs Real Valladolid, 2 p.m. Girona vs Leganes, 4:15. In Bundesliga, Bayern Munich will welcome Union Berlin, 3:30 p.m. Eintracht Frankfurt vs VfL Bochum, 3:30 p.m. as well. Hoffenheim vs St. Pauli, 3:30 p.m. Ostekia vs Edeam, 3:30 p.m. Wolfsburg vs Augsburg, 3:30 p.m. The last game in German Bundesliga today, Borussia Dortmund will welcome RB Leipzig, 6:30 p.m. In Serie A, talking about Italian Serie A, Bologna vs Lecce, 3 p.m. Udinese vs Juventus, 6 p.m. Monza vs AC Milan, 8:45. In Ligue 1, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG vs Lens, 5 p.m. Brest vs OG Nice, 7 p.m. And Etienne vs Strasbourg, 9 p.m. Be in the studio tomorrow. So quickly, yeah, the games that will go down tomorrow across the top 5 European leagues. Tottenham vs Aston Villa, 3 p.m. Manchester United vs Chelsea, 5:30 p.m. That's a big game tomorrow. Alright, Atletico Madrid vs Las Palmas, that's La Liga, 2 p.m. tomorrow. Barcelona vs Espanyol, that's a Catalonia derby, 4:15 p.m. tomorrorow. Sevilla vs Real Sociedad, manager Enzo Maresca to start winger Pedro Neto against Manchester United. Essen believes the Portuguese can out Manchester United at Old Trafford. Manchester United will host Chelsea in a Premier League clash on Sunday evening. According to him, Chelsea should start Pedro Neto over Jadon Sancho in his game. Neto has pace and he can really out United. Sancho has his tendency rather to slow the game down a bit. Neto will be really useful when Chelsea beat United's press and play through them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about another news that has to do with the English football before we talk about the league. Liverpool legend Mark Lawrence has predicted the game. Liverpool legend Mark Lawrence has predicted the Premier League match. Talking about match the 10th match, Newcastle United will tackle Arsenal in an early kickoff, like I said earlier. Around 1:30 p.m. while Liverpool clash with Brighton at the Anfield Stadium. Leicester City will face Bournemouth on Saturday, and Manchester United host Chelsea on Sunday tomorrow. According to Lawrence prediction, it says Arsenal beat Newcastle United at the St. James's Park 2-1. And Manchester City will win away at the Vitality Stadium against Bournemouth 2-0. Ipswich Town will win Leicester City at the Portsmouth Road 2-1. Liverpool will win at the Anfield Stadium against Brighton and Hove Albion 3-1. Nottingham Forest and West Ham will play 1-1. Southampton will win Everton at the St. Mary Stadium 2-1. Wolves and Crystal Palace will play 1-1. Tottenham will beat Aston Villa 2-1 at the London Stadium. Manchester United will beat Chelsea 2-0 at the Old Trafford. Fulham will beat Brentford 2-1 at the Craven Cottage. That was according to Lawrence's prediction. Now let's talk about the games you all have to watch out for in the English Premier League this weekend before we talk about other leagues. There will be a couple of interesting features to look forward to in the Premier League this weekend. The game of this round will see Manchester United welcome Chelsea on Sunday, as said earlier. But before then, there will be important fixtures on Saturday all around the UK. So which games are we likely to see an upset, like we do every weekend? I have 4 games to touch light. Number 1, Newcastle United versus Arsenal. Like I said, an early kickoff on Saturday is typically a recipe of surprise results. St. James's Park is where Arsenal suffered their first defeat of last season. Mikel Arteta's men have already lost this campaign, and that was against Bournemouth. 2-0 away at Bournemouth. They lost with a red card. This is one game they cannot afford to drop points. This time around, Aston Villa will be the visitors to the Tottenham Stadium. If you're a betting man, put your money on a couple of goals in this one, talking about Aston Villa versus Tottenham Hotspur. Before I leave the English football talk, Super Eagles prospect De Santos Uche will most likely leave Spanish club Getafe after just one season with several Premier League clubs on his trail. It was earlier reported that the young midfielder may be up-draw performances for the club, despite making his league debut just a few months ago. The Nigerian has become one of the most outstanding players in this campaign. The defensive midfielder by trade, 21-year-old, due to his skills, quick feet, and eyes for goals, was often deployed up front by Osebodala. Uche, who has earned a prominent place in the Madrid club squad, talking about Getafe, already considered one of the biggest revelations of a campaign. In September, Getafe placed a high transfer fee of over 10 million euros on the versatile player, which a club like Chelsea and other EPL suitors have no problem paying. Kelechi Iheanacho remains a huge doubt for a starting spot as Sevilla hosts Real Sociedad in a La Liga fixture at Estadio Ramon Sanchez. Tomorrow, despite getting a brace on Wednesday's Copa del Rey 3-1 win at the modest Madrid club Las Rosas, with regular players like Badi, Nianzo, Oso, Ejuki, and Nilan, and Garcia Pimenta still. And Garcia Pimenta still out injured. Coach Xavi Pimenta will once again rely on Iheanacho and all youth players called up for the cup tie. They are all expected to vie for starting spot, but Iheanacho will possibly miss the cup, having been widely criticized over a lack of fitness and a catalogue of scoring chances during the cup tie. Well, according to Pimenta, it says Iheanacho did not take advantage of the match against a team from the 5th National Division to convince the coach of their imminent usefulness in the team. That was according to Juan Antonio. Went commentator to state that the 2 easy goals the 28-year-old scored do not hide a stranded form. But Iheanacho joined Sevilla in the summer after his contract with Leicester City expired. He has made 5 league appearances, making the starting lineup on 3 of this occasion with no goals to his name. Speaking in a post-match press conference, Pimenta expects the best of the team against Saheed, describing the match as highly demanding. So talking about La Liga, Super Eagles forward Iheanacho hopes to score on a regular basis for Spanish club Sevilla. Iheanacho put his goal account for Sevilla, netting a brace. His club Copa del Rey win over Las Rosas Wednesday night. 28-year-old has struggled to hit the ground running since his arrival at the club. The Nigerian is, however, determined to score more goals for the club. According to him, says hopefully there are more goals to come. Hopefully Sevilla will be in the top 6 of La Liga by the end of the season. Sevilla will host Real Sociedad in a La Liga clash on Sunday. Iheanacho stated that he is looking forward to be playing in front of the home fans again. He says, I will be really happy to play in our stadium again. We have amazing fans and they always support the team no matter what. Hopefully I get a chance to play there, and hopefully they will come out and support the team and we'll win the game. Okay, just in a moment, let's talk about Nigerian players who are applying their trade abroad. And from there, we'll talk about MPFL. Suliat Olajumoke has linked up with Turkish side AB Formget SK. Olajumoke joined ABB Formget from Nigeria Women Football League champion Edo Queens. Well, the details of a move to the new club was not disclosed. Future Premier League for Edo Queens last season, Olajumoke helped the Benin City-based club secure a place in the CAF Women's Champions League. He also won the 2023-2024 Nigeria Women Football League title with Edo Queens. Alright, we wish Olajumoke good luck in a new club. Alright, another Nigerian player that is in the news is Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman has been named among the 10 best performing Serie A players in the opening 10 rounds of the 2024-2025 season due to his consistent top draw performances for Atalanta. As reported by Fanta Casio and cited by Football Italia on Friday, the Nigeria forward is ranked 6th with 6.64, with Fiorentina goalkeeper David Yee in pole position with 6.86 points, according to a ranking based on average player ratings from Italian sport paper, considering footballers at least 50% of the league appearances. Lookman's Atalanta teammate Matteo Retegui, current top scorer in Serie A, is second with 6.75 points, while Inter Milan's Marco Giroud, the second best scorer in the league, is ranked third with 6.7 points. Nico Paz of Como is rated 6.67. Milinkovic Savic of Torino is rated 6.67. John Tavares of Lazio is rated 6.62. Barella of Inter, Marco Barella of Inter Milan is rated 6.57. Barrett of Napoli is rated 6.57. Mr. Pulisic of AC Milan is rated 6.56. And Castellano of Lazio is rated 6.56. Lookman, just 27 years of age, who ended up in 14th position in the Ballon d'Or ranking, has followed up on his remarkable last season campaign with scintillating performances this time, making 7 appearances overall. an accumulative 431 minutes of playing time. He has started in 6 of these appearances across 10 fixtures. Has been used as a substitute on the occasion. Last featured in the league game on October 30, playing 45 minutes for Atalanta vs Monza. In a 2-0 success, he scored 4 goals, 4 Serie A goals, including a brace in their 6-1 home thumping of Verona on 26th of October, which is tied for the 6th most by a player in the competition. He also ranks joint second for Serie A assists, having set up 4 goals for his teammates. Alexander Iwobi says he wants to use both his football career and body music venture to inspire young people. The former midfielder made the assertion following the release of his second single titled What's Love. The Nigerian international performed with stage name 17. Released his debut single Don't Shoot in June, which has already garnered nearly 60,000 streams on Spotify. Growing up in an area of London is challenging for some people. I know how hard it can be, and I'm grateful to have a platform to try and make it. I'm grateful to have a platform to try and make a difference. I hope that my music is another way of proving that young people do not have to fit in just one box. I want them to be encouraged to achieve their dreams and to put their focus into positive things. The 28-year-old first song, which featured collaboration with former Arsenal teammate Juba Akwan, performing as colleague and ex-England youth international Eddie Eliton Dundee, aim to discourage youth from street violence, while his latest release celebrates his African heritage. Iwobi has scored twice in 9 Premier League appearances for Fulham this season, including last week's 1-1 draw against former club Everton. Iwobi insists his musical pursuit affect his football